Welcome to episode 177 for the 24th of August, 2023 of This Week at Gear-Report, the show where we have an agenda that we ignore every week because it's irrelevant.
we used to have a set program that we would do, and now it's like, whatever.
Well, I've been a little distracted with other projects because got to keep the cash flowing. So I've been chasing the money, and that has not left time for some of our normal things like recent reviews. I have in the last 2 days published over 100 videos, but none of them were on the Gear Report channels at all. No, excuse me. 3 of them were on Gear Report channels.
Oh, there you go.
Our Gear Report got a couple. Or at least one in the last 2 days. Maybe it was just one, but regardless, there have been a couple recent reviews that way. But TJ's been in his busy season. I have been in what turned out to be my busy season. I didn't realize it was this busy, but good news is for my first batch of 250 videos. Those are done. The second batch of 500 videos, I've got over 100 into that batch. And then whether I pursue the other 2,
do it all
500 review batches.
Go big or go home, Jeff.
Yeah, I know. So anyhow, that's the deal with recent reviews. I have done a ton of reviews. I've done 300 reviews in the last few weeks, like published video reviews, just none of them on the Gear Report channels because the projects I'm working on have them all published on Amazon. So yeah.
So, listen, I'm right there. I've worked on some reviews, but they're not quite ready. And I wasn't pushing myself because I knew Jeff was busy, and I don't want to distract him from making the money. Bills got to be paid. That's the way it works.
That's the truth.
Got to pay the bills, otherwise you'll show up Thursday and we're not here. And what fun would that be?
Yeah.
What would you guys do on Thursday night at 9?
Well, I can tell you what Gary would do. I mean, honestly, because he's working on a similar project. We're working on the same project right now. He got the assignment. I got the assignment. We are both churning through videos. So he's probably working on videos while watching the program.
Multitasking. I bet he can do that too. I can't multitask.
Yeah, I messed up. I had uploaded 12 or 13 videos and then realized that I had labeled something incorrectly. And it was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I had to go back. But the good news, it took me like 9 minutes, maybe 10, to delete them all, re-upload them, and then go in and put 3 tags on a title on each one.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I was flying. But, of course, my hands are cramped because I'm using keyboard shortcuts for stuff. And I'm doing a lot of stretching, along Control M, and then a Control V, and then a Control C, and I'm all over the place, man.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's
I don't use any of those buttons,
man. It's how people do things more efficiently.
I don't use any of those buttons.
All right, something you will
Ghost
understand.
is here. What's up, Ghost?
Soy.
Soy.
I don't even know why he says that. It doesn't make any damn sense.
I don't know. Don't eat soy; it's bad for you.
But I'm glad he's here. Apparently, Gary is happy he's here. And
hola, aloha. Oh,
I don't know. Is he making fun of the stuff that's happened in Hawaii lately?
No, that's how he's showing his love.
Oh, really?
You got to show him
because he can't say.
They really want us to go over there and spend some money so they can keep their businesses going.
So is that where they are now?
Unfortunately, we're all broke as well. Hawaii. I wish we could do
it was probably a week ago that I thought I heard something about they were saying like buy things remotely or book trips and pay in advance, but don't come yet because we're not ready.
Well, part of the island's open, part of it's not. But they're like, we'll take any tourism money we can get. And I'm like, well, unfortunately, we're all broke as hell too because we live in this administration and what they got going on. It's been fantastic for everybody.
Listen, you just need to be a good citizen. Continue to vote for the nanny state to take care of you.
Yep.
Happy with anything that they give you.
I don't want to make any decisions. You guys take care of all my needs, and I will be a happy sheeple.
I mean, freedom?
No.
Who has time for that? Come on.
Mhm.
I want Papa Joe to take care of me. Yeah. All right. That made me feel dirty, even saying that in a mocking manner.
You need to do something. That was bad. I felt dirty when you said it.
I saw a picture of a gator up in the air over a pond. Like it had to have been 15, 20 feet above the pond.
Probably tornadoed, or he got in one of the fountains and they sprayed him up there. I mean, it happens.
I don't know.
You see, even better, they had a gator sighting in New Jersey. Of all places in a pond in New Jersey, they found it was a gator. They were like, obviously, it was somebody's pet, and they let it go because it got too big. I'm like, well, they're just pansies. Obviously, they don't know how Florida men work. Like that thing, I want a 15-footer in the backyard.
Do you really?
Like, listen, oh, dude, I would love. How awesome would that be? Imagine the pictures I could get for brands.
I'm thinking of your dogs.
What dogs?
Exactly. Right.
I mean, just saying. I mean, like, here, hold this, Rex, and just have him hold it in his mouth and then grab it out. Like, all right, here's a turkey, and then off, and get some more pictures on him, dude. Ride that thing around.
Yeah, as long as you got the camera running, you know the rules.
I know the rules.
As long as the camera's running,
Florida man, we're a different breed, dude.
It'll be okay.
Like hurricanes, you were down here with they had the tropical storm, and you're like, should I be worried? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Winds ain't over 80. We're not worried about it. I'm drinking.
So I got to ask, is there some sort of sports ball going on tonight? Because I'm seeing all of these things.
Yeah, freaking the Gators are playing Utah tonight, and they're not faring well.
What sport are we talking about?
College football.
It's football already?
I know. The first game, and of course, Crystal and K-Man are Gator fans, so there are a bunch of people in there watching football. So I've got my cursor over the mute button, just as soon as because when I see something go bad, I know it's going to be shouting.
You need to get
I need to have my own space.
Bottle, like used for cats, and as soon as they make a noise, you squirt them.
I do that. Yep.
Oh, but I meant like never mind. We're not going to get into that.
It's my apple juice bottle. I spray them with that.
Yeah, exactly. That's not apple juice dispenser.
No, it's not apple juice bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports ball. Go, Gary. Yeah. There's some kind of sports ball going. Yeah. Thursday, for some reason, Thursday night, Gators are playing in Utah. So,
yeah.
It was sprung upon me this afternoon because I have no idea. I'm not a Gator fan. I know I live in Florida. I'm a Miami fan. So,
yeah.
Still a Florida team.
Yeah. I don't really care about college football. So I'm not a useful member. I have nothing to contribute to this discussion.
I'm the same way. I don't keep track. I'll watch it. I'd rather play sports. I'm a volleyball player. I play basketball. But I hate watching sports. It drives me crazy.
Yeah. I liked football until I was on the team up at Western. A little bit of D1 football, and I was like,
run it right out of you, huh?
Well, the part of it was the school. We had a bunch of cocky people who weren't anywhere near as good as they thought they were. And like, all right, I don't understand attitude when you kind of suck. Like, get better.
They were big fish in their little ponds. That's the thing when Western is. There was they pulled from all little schools. I rolled up there. I earned my attitude. I was like, that's right. I'm the best jumper around. Everybody kiss it.
I heard that Cypress Hill wrote a song after they saw you.
Yep, they did.
Once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They did. Jump up, and get down.
Yeah, well, I mean, very apt description. Let me try. I'm going to turn this down just a little. I feel like I'm overpowered. See, now I feel like it's a little too dark. But that was too bright.
Well, I'm in Florida, so I'm tan. You're northern bound, so you're bound to be a little pasty.
Ouch.
Dude, the blue light doesn't help, or whatever light you have. I've got mine on like not the white, the next level down on the white.
All right, that's white.
Okay.
That's part way.
All right. Go down.
Like a little warmer.
Go one more.
Warmer.
Oh, dude.
That's like
there you
where
go.
it was.
All right. That's as good as it's going to get then.
Yeah. And then, yeah, that's what we get for now. I may play with a different color light in the background. I've had to change it because my bar light across the bottom, the wall washer light,
yeah,
it was fully color controllable. Just quit responding. Like during the show 3-4 weeks ago, it shut off, and I was like, "That's interesting." And I have not been able to get it to come back on since then. So
dare you not show the guitars?
Yeah, really. So I've got all right, which side? Oh yeah. I've got a little light just off screen here, clamped to a gun rack and pointing at the guitars. I've got a big light over here with an umbrella behind it, kind of throwing light out at us.
Yeah.
And I kind of like it, especially the red ones back there. They're popping, looking pretty good.
That's why I've got the lights lit on the banner and the plate carrier, and I've got guns behind me, but I'm too far away, you can't see them. And then I've got my little ring light right in, like, as you can see it right there. It's bright as hell.
You need lots more light.
Really?
Yeah, dude. You gotta all right, folks, give us some ideas how we can better light our scenes here. You watch a bunch of people on YouTube. Look at most of them, they have some sort of colored light in the, like on one side and a different
they have
side.
They have people to do that though, Jeff. Can you up our budget?
Yeah, sure. Double the budget right there. Boom.
2 times 0 is 0.
Triple the budget just for you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
5 times 0. You hear that, folks?
But have you ever seen, like, there are people who they'll have a light, like I got this little light here.
Yep.
Just set it somewhere in the background.
Yeah.
Because it changed. Look what it did to me. Like, it took me from.
Yeah.
So you get a little pasty whiteness here, and then you put another light in the background. Now I've got. Wow.
Dude, you look fantastic. You should just keep it like that, Jeff. Just hold it the whole. For you listening, Jeff just got a Florida tan in like a second. Dude, you look way better.
It looks stupid, but at least I look better.
You got to play with your lighting too. You got to play with your lighting too. See?
Yeah. Maybe.
All right. So apparently, Flying Rich is out there. Yo yourself, sir. Thanks for showing up. Me and Rich just endured the blustery winds we got from the hurricane over here on the East Coast. So West Coast got a little hammered. Panhandle got a little more hammered than we did, but over here it was nothing. I didn't even miss work. It's upsetting. I was prepared.
I'm sorry. I'm listening to you, but I'm just looking at myself going, how the heck did putting that light back there turn me from ghost white to like I have color again?
You need to change your title to Esteban. See?
Yeah. Again? I quit going by Esteban.
Well, it's because he's on the FBI's wanted list. So now it's back to old. You have to work on your lighting too. See?
I am. Really?
That was miraculous how that worked. You put a bright light behind you, and you got super tan and looked healthy.
Right. I got another light back here somewhere.
Rich got minor yard debris. Yeah, we had a bunch of palm fronds blowing around. That was about it. We had two or three squalls yesterday, and then like a couple today. Like today wasn't even breezy though. Now we're done. It's back out in the ocean. I figured you'd get some up there, and you didn't even get any. What did Rich say? Manual color balance. I don't know, Rich. All I know is it was like sorcery going on.
Look at that.
Dude. It was sorcery going on over there. Jeff put a light behind him, and he got 15 shades darker. Now I can't even see him.
I know. I put too much light behind me. Let's see if I cover part of that. So
I think it's what the camera picks up on. It's probably that lens. You can adjust the lens more. Rich knows. He probably knows more of this than we do. He's like high techy stuff.
All right, we'll try it like this. See what it does. That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
A little bright on that side.
Jeff's still messing with it.
Yep.
Rich says, point the light straight up.
Not bad.
Nope.
See, that makes me too dim. But yeah, straight up. I still well, maybe I got enough color. All right.
More color than you had.
Yeah.
It's like you were starving for oxygen and then you took a deep breath. And now you have some oxygen.
No, I'm holding my breath.
Now you're holding your breath and then you'll turn red and then blue. So,
yeah. All right. So, boy, what things to talk about. I have seen some of the strangest review requests ever.
I bet you have. I've seen I've seen a ton of dings, and I'm like, that's a Jeff one, not me.
Well, not even that though. I mean, the review requests that have come through haven't been too bad, and like what we talked about, some kind of industrial like air filter type stuff for construction or remediation sites. Those were interesting, but I'm talking about stuff that I've seen in Amazon land. There's a Facebook group that I'm a part of where brands and brand agents post stuff that they need reviews for. I have seen so many, not just sex toys. I'm talking about like, made me stop and go, wait a second, you can get that on Amazon?
So when the boxes start showing up at the house, I know that
I should have thought of
that Gear Report Kink is the new channel.
But they're mainly like male stuff. You know, there's very little for women. I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple, and I'm like,
I've been used up enough. I'm done.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, so if you get
get in on that group,
if you get this stuff, then you have to post it on your Amazon account, and I'm like, my kids see my Amazon account, like my family. This is like no, I think this it's not consistent with the Gear Report brand image.
I agree, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, sure, I have other accounts that people don't know about, but I'm still not sure that I'm.
I mean, it's gear for it's gear for stuff, just not. I don't know.
I'm literally thinking.
It might deem the Gear Report goes on the dark web all of a sudden. So you have to.
I'm not even sure that I can post some of the pictures. That's how some of it was. I'm gonna.
Flying Rich says Gear Report Cherry Grove edition. Like,
I don't even know what that means.
Listen, maybe.
Is it bad that I don't?
He could just say Florida edition. I mean, we've got the Florida men stuff down here. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. Oh yeah, Gizzard. Gizzard says Gear Report After Dark. Just saying, there we go. You know, sign on at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I'm getting bored. I don't have enough channels. All right. How do I share the okay.
Yeah. Rich has it. Key West
edition.
$20 is $20.
I'm going to I wonder if that's big. Let me see if I can make that bigger.
I'm sure it makes itself bigger.
Yeah, really. I'm going no. Dang it. The dynamic web page stuff, like it's almost to the right size, and then I'm like, yes, one more step and it'll be just right so that I can share it with you in the little preview green room window, and you can tell what it is before I venture to show it.
I don't care. You put it in the window. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
No.
I have power too.
All right, now I lost it. I'm scrolling.
I
feel like I should be getting close. There were some kids' toys. It's right after the kids' toys.
That's a good place to put them. That's where I'd put them. I mean, you know,
can you see in the little window? It's probably not big enough.
dude, I can't see them. No.
All right, I'm going to send you a message. Dude, I'm not putting this on the screen.
All right.
There's no way. When you see it, you maybe.
So if I click on it, you're going to be like, okay, that's not good.
All right, hold on. I've got to. All right, here's what I'm going to do.
All right, hold on. Did you send it to me? Send it to me.
No,
put it in the private chat.
I came up with a better idea.
I'm
going to put it in the chat.
Link. There you go. There you go.
This is one item that is available.
I'm clicking on it right now.
And I'm not putting that on the screen.
Okay. I can't. That's what sucks. Now I have to go to my phone and do it. Because I have to know. Like you can't do something like that and say, oh yeah, I'll just put it up there. I'm like,
I'm not even sure how to describe it.
Something like that and say,
let's see here.
Turn my volume down. All right. There we go. All right, let me get to the
female. No, not for work. Not clicking on that. No, I mean, if there are people looking over your shoulder, definitely don't click on that. Another thing available is a wearable Bluetooth stimulator for female. You can imagine what that stimulates.
Oh yeah,
remote controllable by Bluetooth. And then there are some other male ones in here. And seriously, I'm looking at them and I'm like, they give you $10 to do the review. And I'm like, really?
It's only $50. And I mean,
that one,
that
first one, the one that I posted,
yep,
that is good for a $20 production fee.
Ooh,
3 spots available.
I mean, if I have to do a video, they're going to be able to post it, is what I'm saying. I mean, there's going to be a lot of stuff blurred if I have to do a video on that.
Right.
But I would do it. I would take one for the team, Jeff. And then when they TJ's had 15 items sent to his house. I haven't seen him in weeks. Sorry.
Yeah, but when he comes on the show, he looks exhausted.
He's exhausted. He's always got a smile on his face. And amazingly, I don't hear Crystal. Must not be hounding her for stuff. I don't know.
And I'm over here on the other screen scrolling. Like there were more things, lots more things, and I was like, "Is this Amazon or Adam and Eve?"
I apparently you can get away with all kinds of stuff like that on Amazon, but God forbid you put a gun on Amazon.
Right?
Like that, no problem. Oh, is that part of a firearm? Nuked. Gone. Jeff's face is he's just intrigued by or appalled. One of them.
I should have this on the screen, but there are some things here that here's another one.
Let's not get us canceled.
I got to share this with you guys too.
Let's not get us canceled until the after dark version of this, and then we go.
That link is too a long link. I need to get a link that
Flying Rich closed his browser. He got scared. I'm like, I'm on my phone, so my phone's used to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In the office, I really can't look at anything weird but my phone.
All right. Spinning up incognito browser, says Rich. Jeff has a price. It's $9.99. Yeah, there have been a lot of opportunities like this that I could have got the easy $10 for, but like, you know what? If you ever wondered where the line was, I think it's reviewing male
sexual
sex toys.
Sexual aids.
That's the way. Yeah. Yep. I think that's where we've kind of hit the line.
Not a clickable link.
Not a click.
That's probably link. It's probably a good thing, Gary, because
depends on what platform you're on. Probably. I don't know. Maybe you have to type it. I know that's a lot to ask of people. So I responded on one of these. The last one I posted in the
So they're just sending you messages all day, like, "Hey,
in
we
the
want you to review
posting,
this stuff," and you're like,
in the posting in this group,
uh,
I replied, "My
there's a group.
self-respect is worth a bit more than $10. Even Amazon's paying $25 for videos now." And of course, the gun snob responds with, "Wait, you have self-respect?"
That sounds like I already done 2 videos on that.
And someone else said that you could respect yourself all day with this.
Or disrespect yourself. It doesn't matter. Nobody knows.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I said, it depends on battery capacity. But
Yep.
anyhow.
But you put a link to batteries in there, and it's just another revenue.
I don't think you have to put that in front. I don't know. Maybe the interwebs changed. It used to be that you could just type dubba dubba dubba.
The first one you did, and then the second one you didn't.
Let me hit the button here. Nope, that worked fine. I mean, I just took that last link and put it in the navigation bar. So now here's a problem. Because I pulled these up. No, but I did it in the other account. I should be okay. Yep. I was going to be like, because my whole family uses
so many more
my Amazon
offers.
account. And there'd be
all. What was
of
Dad looking at?
If you leave that out, it won't be clickable. Okay, well then copy and paste it, Gary. You'll be fine.
I don't want to know what it is actually now. After watching the first one, I was like, I'm good. I can only get downhill after that. I assume.
It wasn't as shocking as the first one. The first one, like, you got to be kidding me. Okay, but part of the reason I was doing this was I switched computers as a test to see. We've talked about my janky internet for a year.
Seem to be doing better.
Years, and I took my main, what used to be my video editing computer. It's a tall tower like gaming PC, and I switched the little mini PC out.
Yeah.
And haven't had any bad issues in the background, buffering, roboting that I've seen yet. So
no, it's been solid so far.
Yeah. Well,
what's up, Komar? Komar's here.
Yeah, look at that.
I know. He always shows up when we start talking about that stuff. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, some people just, they like, what's it called? There are different types of radar for different types of things.
Mm-hmm.
What is the radar that goes off when you feel that people are referencing sex toys? I don't know. Anyhow, that was kind of Gizzard Jerry. If you're not aware, if you're not in on the inside joke, we were in a training session for a software that online influencers use to do something. I'm not even sure what we're supposed to do with it, but we can make a little extra money by using it. Sometimes, I suppose. And the guy who was leading the discussion was going down the line saying, "Who's here?" Oh, look, like if we're going through ours, it would be, "Oh, look, Flying Rich is here, and Ghost Tactical is here, and Crystal is here, and Gizzard Jerry is here." And so now,
I don't know how we would get that. I mean, Gizzard, like, dude, it's a G.
Was not invited to what?
The Amazon.
That sounds like a travesty.
The Amazon reviewing thing. I'm with you, Rich. I wasn't invited.
You have to apply to it. You have to apply to it. They don't just reach out for this one. So some of the other stuff they do. This one,
a special one,
you have to apply to. Yeah,
I didn't get an invite either.
I'm in a bunch of Amazon programs, and right, wrong, or indifferent, they are paying. They're paying an unfair share of the bills lately, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, they got to get paid one way or the other.
Yeah.
If not, it's Gear-Report after dark.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. I just haven't been. I haven't been as successful generated money by shaking it lately. So I got to
Yeah,
find.
it's a niche. There's a dad bod niche, but it's the problem is the people who like the dad bods, they don't have any money.
Right.
So we're kind of screwed on that one.
Yeah, or not screwed.
Well, we're definitely not screwed on it. We're not getting paid. Ain't nobody making it rain.
Right. All right. Show's getting a little depressing now. So go back to Flying Rich saying yo. That made me happy.
There you go. Does that make you happy?
George Grayson Cat.
I figured he has a giant following.
Does Sexy Steve have a following? The feline.
Sexy Steve has a small following.
What? Sexy Steve's an Instagram account, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, he's Instagram. And then Battle Kitten has Instagram. She has a small following.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Battle Kitten's got some more stuff coming up.
I feel kind of left out that I don't have a cat that has a social media presence and following. But
well, I have, when you have college kids, they're bored and they do stuff like that. And you're like, okay. You're like, look at that.
Just thinking about a cat, and it felt like someone stabbed me in the eye. That's how allergic. That is how allergic to cats I am. Like literally, I paused for a second. I was like, "Oh, am I having an aneurysm?"
Oh, I'll have to get next time you come down. I'll have to get actually clean. Get the cat hair out of here, maybe.
Yeah.
What's funny because you always do have to stay in the room with the cats.
Yeah, because the cats are in every room.
They pretty much.
Make you guys happy in 4 weeks. That I'm gonna assume that was meant in a way that is kid friendly. Not that way.
Because see, you say that, Rich, and we both were like,
troubled me a little bit. I was like,
I mean,
oh?
I'm like, well, I guess I'll find out first, and then I'll tell Jeff how it is or not.
Thumbs up. That's a good point, G-Web.
Yeah, we never say that.
I keep forgetting.
Go through the spiel, Jeff.
Like, okay, let's get some things out of the way. Sponsored by Maximum Defense. All right.
Yep.
We don't talk about them that much anymore because they have been too busy fighting against the ATF and the current administration and all of the BS stuff that has been going on with, rewriting rules and trying to make them have the force of law and shafting people left, right, and center. And Maxim has been doing a pretty good job of kind of leading the fight there. I think that they have had the most meaningful impact of any brand that I've seen. I mean, the first injunction against the pistol brace rule was GOA and Maxim Defense, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to put a plug in for them, not because they're a sponsor, because fun fact, they have not paid their invoice for sponsorship this year, and we're still supporting them because we understand why is what they're going through. On the other front, they're putting all their funds towards
they're fighting a good fight
to beat the ATF's nonsense.
I'm reloading. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So anyhow, if you want to support the company that has done more for the pistol brace ruling than any other company out there that I'm aware of and have more success and help more people get injunctive relief, then go to Maximum Defense and buy something. Become a customer of Maximum Defense.
Yep.
And my understanding is that's what it takes to have relief from the injunction against pistol braces.
GOA member or one of the others.
Well, that too.
Support everybody. Support GOA. Support Maximum.
Yeah, exactly.
FPC, all of them. Everybody who's doing any little bit that can help, support them.
So the other note at the bottom, special thanks to our patrons. And that's something that I really haven't done much with.
It's the first time all year you've mentioned patrons.
No, I feel bad mentioning it, but at the same time, like, if you care to support us, then go support us. After you have supported GOA and FPC and Fly 'em Rich, I have mixed feelings about NRA because they have good training programs. So I don't want that part to go away. Yeah. But since there are people in the government who seem to think that the NRA gets to negotiate on behalf of all gun owners, and the NRA is willing to just barter away year after year all sorts of rights, not privileges, rights that they're like, oh yeah, we'll sacrifice this just to make you liberal asshats happy for a couple weeks and put in your sales. So you'll have a success that you can say, look, we can build on that. We did that. Now we can do this bigger thing. Yeah. No, I don't want to support that at all, because the NRA has sold us out for, at this point, literally decades on the front, on the legislative front. But on the training front, they actually do pretty good.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of good training programs. And I hate to see that part go down. Flying Rich says the NRA is the Al Sharpton of gun rights. Yeah, that's
okay.
That's a pretty apt description, I think. Did I
good.
see a picture of Al Sharpton sitting at the end of a big table with the president recently? Like in the last couple of days, like Al Sharpton was still advising.
Are they in the same nursing home? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what it was. They were about to bring the Jello out.
Right. Yeah. Jello was coming out. And like, all right.
Yep. Yeah. Like I thought he was gone, but apparently he's still welcome at the White House. You know, he can go in and tell them how to stir shit up and make people, stir up racism in the country, because, we can't let it die out and let people stop seeing each other by their color. They want to keep reminding everyone how different we are based on the color of our skin, which is a bunch of shit, in my opinion. But, I happen to be for the Martin Luther King idea of, see people for the quality of their character, not the content of their skin. But, it seems that all the
most people do, but they're blow it out of proportion because they need it to continue the way they want it to.
Oh, that's a good point. Yep. All right. So the show's taken a hard right.
We're all over the place today.
We zigged once, we zagged twice. I'm not even sure where we're going with the show at this point.
I don't know.
But I felt like
I look at it this way. Do you need to get back to doing Amazon review videos?
Probably, but I think what I'm going to do here when we get off is I'm just going to go to bed, because I wake up at like before 5 o'clock and start working. So
there you go. Yeah, I get a good night's sleep.
Sleep, man. This doesn't happen naturally.
Listen, I'm with you. Yours is sleep, mine's booze.
Yeah,
it pickles me. I'll look like this for years.
Yeah, so let's talk about what's coming up. Rich mentioned something that we can't tell people where it's at. We can openly acknowledge that we are going down to the Iraq Veteran Media event that we go to every year. We've always said that. We don't say where it is.
That's the fun one.
For me, it's north for TJ. But we can't tell people where it is. We can't invite people to go with us.
I'm pretty far freaking south, so everything's north for me.
Yeah. Rich is like, no. No, I hadn't said what the dates are, where it is, anything.
I've got what's that?
Yeah, exactly.
I've got TriggerCon coming up in a few weeks, so I'm gonna go out there and go to my first TriggerCon, see what it's like. Yeah,
that sounds cool.
Yep, Ghost will be out there, and I think Clover and Gizzard and everybody. I think is going to be the D Squad's going to be there.
So in about a month, at the end of September, beginning of October, somewhere in that neighborhood is when we're doing that thing, and we should be there Friday. In the past, I've gone on Thursday to help set up, but I think I'm not doing that anymore. I'll get there Friday.
Yeah, I'm gonna do soon. I'll get up there Friday.
And I can't decide. Like every year, I'm like, I really need to take the truck. It just costs so much.
He's gonna be diesel. Yeah. Plus, you haven't driven it for a while either. So
yeah.
We can just hammock camp and it'll be all right. I'll have my truck. I'll bring up all the booze and food and barbecue and.
Well, I need to take it and put a for sale sign on it. Get someone to buy it, and then It would be a really cool problem to be like, okay, it's yours. Hey, can someone take me home?
How do I get home?
Yeah, I think
that's an expensive Uber drive.
Yeah. Big Gunner's gone a couple times. He's from North Carolina. I could get him if I get back to North Carolina with someone going that direction. Then
Yeah,
I
you
could,
can get close enough.
I could call on the hometown network, get someone to come get me.
Yeah.
Self-driving tactical Lexus. Yeah. We'll know Rich is there because there'll be a guy standing up in a sunroof.
Yep.
Filming.
Yeah.
And,
as he drives up
the car will just go right past where it's supposed to stop.
Because there's no roads or anything. It's just,
yeah.
Where do I stop? There it goes. There goes Rich.
Yep. Spend some of that sweet Amazon money and drive it. I may. I should probably. Yeah. But we'll see. Oh yeah, OB. Right, those guys are both up there.
Yeah. Sarge is over there in Maggie Valley.
I forgot that they're west, but still, you know. I call my son and say, yes, I know you have papers to write and schoolwork to do, but I need you to come get me.
Well, the problem is he'll already have that done.
Maybe.
I don't think he didn't seem like a procrastinator to me. He seems like if I have a paper due on Friday, it's done on Monday. And then I'm going to reread it on Tuesday and reread it on Wednesday, and then I'll be happy with it. Reread it again probably Thursday before I turn it in.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, but he seems pretty on the ball. Like there's no procrastination at all. Whereas me and my daughter, dude, procrastination is strong in us.
Yeah, I got you. So that's coming up, and that'll be a cool. Dang it, Rich, I don't know yet, dude. It's a month out. Rich doesn't know.
You know how Jeff?
Listen,
Rich. Jeff works in days. He'll let you know Thursday the night before.
Pretty much.
Like and probably the only reason he'll do the live stream, and I'll leave for the road after the live stream. I'll leave for up there. So.
Well, I don't think we need to get there until 3 o'clock, maybe on Friday at the earliest.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to see when are they? I don't think they're doing any shooting. We'll have to look at the schedule. I don't think there's any Friday. I mean, usually, historically, there's been the range is there and it's
set up and stuff. Yeah.
If we want to take stuff, but the brands won't have anything set up. So.
Rich says I'll race you there. I'm like, you'll probably win, Rich.
You really should think about riding with Rich. And
I can't smoke in his car.
But if he's driving, you don't have to. You can take a nap.
He
probably has like heated seats. I bet he has seats that will like massage you while you're driving.
It's going to be hard. I'm not going to be able to see where I'm going if I'm facing the back of the seat. No, it's I don't know. I'm more of a control freak. I like, dude. I enjoy the drive up there. I get some cigars.
Okay, here's the deal.
All right,
I didn't have gray hair before you started driving to events, and now it's like that's why I cut most of it off is because it's gray. Don't listen anymore because it's so much gray.
It's from the kids. Don't give me that crap. I know you.
No. Well,
no, it's not from the kids.
Maybe.
All right, yeah. Mine's from the kids. Mine started when I had kids.
Yeah.
My daughters are the sideburns. This is the boy right here. So.
Yeah. So that'll be a cool event. We'll have Ruben with Damage Control Customs will be there with at least one of his Humvees.
Yep.
And
it'd be awesome if he towed another one up.
He could.
He could.
He could. Cool. Bill will be there with He doesn't go with Night Force. Bill is like a military sales rep for Night Force or director of military sales. He's a big wig at Night Force Optics, and he goes to this event with Gear-Report and doesn't tell people he's with Night Force because most of the people at this event are consumer facing influencers and content creators, and they don't deal with the military market, so they don't even know that he's a bigwig with one of the biggest optics companies in the world. So that's always fun.
Maybe he'll bring us some toys to play with.
That could be cool.
Dude, that would be awesome.
I need suggestions. A friend of mine in North Carolina is looking for night vision optics for coyote hunting, and he doesn't want to spend for like real military grade type stuff. He's looking for, what I told him is look at like ATN and Sightmark and Pulsar, and probably more Sightmark than Pulsar, and that kind of thing, and get the smart
Defense
optics.
Dad, what's up?
And the smart optics that have an illuminator, like an IR illuminator, like an infrared flashlight that works with them. I said, yeah, you probably want to just go with something like that, because he's talking about, use it 2-3 times a year. Okay, so this is interesting. Let's see. Rich has an ATN scope. I've got 2 ATN, these smart scopes. I say I have 2. I have one, and I have the ATN, night vision binoculars, and I've got a couple other types of night vision, but they're all the smart type. I don't have any of the tube-based type. And let's see, the Sightmark Wraith is what my friend was actually looking for. So I sent Kevin at Sightmark a note, said, hey, here's what my friend's looking for. Do you want to send me something? I'll review it, and then my friend will buy it. So instead of just sending a review sample, maybe we can get it at the media rate, help my friend out. But if anyone has like specific recommendations of here's a model that would be really interesting to look at or something new, let us know, and I'll dig out some of mine. Like I've got a little night vision clip-on that goes on a scope. So you use your regular optic, and then
just like somewhere around here, I have something. I've got stuff everywhere. Who knows? Like I said, I envision like each side of you just piled up, like you're in the valley of mountains of gun stuff, Amazon stuff, guitar stuff, everything. There's one way in, one way out. That's what I envision. I'm going to keep it that way.
Almost like you're here with me.
See, that's what I thought. Because you look here, you look here, like,
oh yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's
yeah. I know where it was, but then I moved stuff around when I changed computers, and then lately the latest push on Amazon for all the videos has meant tons of boxes coming and going and things getting shuffled around, and I honestly don't remember where I put it. I know it's in the room somewhere. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, that's all you need to know right now. It's in the room, as far as you know.
Probably. Might be right down here, actually. Got me wondering.
Now he's going to search now. Everybody's got him.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know.
I want to see the cartoonish just boxes just flying out of nowhere, just hundreds of boxes. Like, oh, here it is. I found it.
Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All kinds of.
Just, like, how many you got? I don't know. There's
when we go off air, if you remind me, I'll bring the phone online and share the screen with that. I'll use the camera for that, and I'll show you. But there ain't no way I'm doing that here.
Defense Dad. So next is Gear-Report Hoarders channel. Yeah, Gear-Report Hoarders, maybe.
Well, could be. And I've got my little backdrops, so when I'm filming products on the desk, set this down with an overhead camera pointing down and have the product featured on it.
There you go. I like it.
I got all kinds of cool stuff up here.
I do.
Got like Humvee parts sitting up here. Just why not, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've got stuff lying around everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, what good is having Humvee parts if they're not within reach at any moment?
Yeah, because the Humvee's right there too.
Ish. I mean, sure, it's outside and I'm on the 3rd floor, but whatever.
You can jump out into it though.
That'd be
if you wanted to.
No.
Like if you had to.
I had to? No.
Nope.
That's at the wrong end of the building.
Oh, geez. That sucks.
Let's see. We have not done.
What haven't we done?
Guitarmageddon. And I'm wondering
We did it today already. You don't remember?
I have 2 guitars coming tomorrow.
Gear-Report charcuterie.
So, that reminds me, something I'm going to do with the laser engraver.
Oh, geez.
Okay, all right. I showed you the little board that I use for filming.
Oh, look at that.
If I have
That's a bamboo cutting board right there, right?
Yeah, and then again, this just lays flat on the desk, and I put a product on it and an overhead camera pointing down, and I'll move the product around with my hands, and it makes it look like I'm on a fancy kitchen cutting board table.
That thing nice. That had the little fluid tray around it, a little fluid cutout around it. You could use it. You could use it for the other reviews too. The Gear-Report After Hours. Just saying. Yeah. I'm throwing it out there. You've got use what you got.
My sister is
not a bamboo one.
I don't want to say my sister's a redneck, but
I'm going to. Is she watching the show?
Of course not.
No.
No one in my family watches the show. I think my wife watched a little bit. I'm sure she's asleep.
She watches once in a while.
She
checks in once in a while. It's like Crystal. She's already tuned out. She has no idea what we're talking about.
Defense Dad's not wrong here that charcuterie is just bougie talk for adult Lunchables. That's absolutely correct. But what I'm going to do, and I've got some real charcuterie boards over there. I literally a big pile of stuff to go on the laser engraver. Whenever I have an idea, ooh, I just thought of something.
Laser engraver
flies ready, right? So I am going to, in honor of my sister and the way she says things, I am going to make one for her that says charcuterie board, because she didn't call it. She tries to say charcuterie and she can't say it. It comes out of charcuterie board.
The gun side wants to know what's wrong with being a redneck, and I'm like, nothing really.
How long do you have? I mean, it's not a question, or is it? I don't know. For all you know, I have nothing against rednecks.
I have nothing against them. I am semi-redneck. I was up in the mountains
to our society.
Well, when somebody said rednecks are the civilian Marines if we ever go to war. You just send them in, give them guns, hey boys, go over there, and they're like, hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, so, I guess I'm along the lines with them. So it's
pretty much.
Yeah.
All right.
All those years in the mountains got me.
Oh, look at that! You're still.
Yep.
Promoted yourself.
I am. Listen,
snacks and
my goal is to get that whole bottom screen filled up with executive director. I got to put something in front of that and something in front of that, and every time I add a word, my salary goes up.
All right, I can help you out here.
No, you don't. He's gonna change my label on this.
Oh, there's a limit of 50 characters.
Oh God, that sucks. I like the TJ's virtual assistant. See.
There we go. Assistant executive director. You wanted a longer title. You got a longer title.
That seems like a demotion almost.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. All right, I'll have to ponder that one. I'll have to come up with something for next week.
Will you? Huh.
Snob says, what does Snob say? When the shite goes down, people will appreciate me and my special skills.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Amazon will with the Gear-Report After Hours reviews that you're going to do. Your special skills.
What are we going to say here?
You still messing up my name? Defense Dad says nobody wants your street corner skills. Snob. Listen. All right, Defense Dad. I'm sure. Listen, people make money with his street corner skills. From what I've heard. Never.
TJ's title has been updated. It now reads Director of Adult Entertainment Product Testing.
Sweet. Bring it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Here you go.
Listen,
You
you're
say that.
you're gonna have to
You
edit all
say
the
that,
Amazon
but
reviews, just so you know. 'Cause I don't know
products
how
are
to
gonna
blur
start
out things.
showing up.
I don't know how to blur out things. So you're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to send them all to you. You're gonna have to
No,
edit
no,
them.
no, 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 no.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know this works.
Listen.
You
That's
here's what we'll do. I will send you some videos that are instructional and play in like 2 minutes, maybe three max.
okay.
Will show you how to do not just a blur, but a tracking blur. You know, like you set it up.
It's gonna be a long. The whole thing's gonna be a blur. It's like blur, 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 blur,
Oh
blur,
my god!
blur, blur, blur. All right, there you go.
All right. I skin a buck, run a trot light. So I read this and then paused and thought, okay, is any of that like local redneck vernacular for something else that I should be worried about putting on the screen?
No,
like, no, I think that's okay.
Song, it's lyrics from a song.
Yeah.
Country boys can survive.
Oh, that was pretty good.
I was. I'm good at mimicking people. My voice is horrible.
Mm.
Or my singing voice is horrible. My radio voice or my podcast voice is kind of but the face makes up for it.
There we go.
At least that's what I'm told. That's what I'm told. That's what everybody tells me.
Turned out that I was laughing with you and not at you.
I know.
All right.
All right, we're 55 minutes, dude.
Oh, I know. At this point, like, 4 more minutes.
I've got the. All right. Well, we'll do up and coming. I've got the 8.6 Blackout, Mike 102 from Foxtrot Mike. I'm working on the Tough Coat from Judy Coat.
Yeah.
And then the Live Free Armory builder set that they sent me. I've got that one in the works.
Yeah.
And then the newest one, which will be out, I think we're gonna try to get them on our show, is the Go Safe stuff next week.
That'll be good.
So that'll be coming out. So there you go.
All right. So we're to be
and the Knife Forge knife, my favorite knife, the sexy knife, that I did not totally cut myself on. Will be
right.
It's sharp. All right. Just saying, you look away for a second, and good thing I have the MyMedic MyFat kit because it came in handy. I
can't remember. I'm gonna have to share
right there. There you go.
Oh my goodness, that was a big one too.
Nicked it good. It was deep. It was a deep one.
I'm gonna share the screen for a moment.
Ooh.
So that we can dive into everyone's favorite segment, Guitarmageddon. All right, we're gonna do this real quick.
All right, let's do it.
And I did share. I can't do it that way. I did share window. I needed to do share screen because it's going to open in a video viewer. Let's see where. No, not that.
I think if you go, dude, if we go like 3 more episodes, eventually the whole Gear Report page will be filled up with just this week at Gear Report. So
there's stuff to publish. There's stuff to be published. So the update on the Guitarmageddon front. I don't remember if I talked about this one last week or not, but I thought I would share.
No, because we would have made a comments about the blue that it is.
It's like a little faint sparkle blue. And so what we talked about last week was back here over my shoulder, the dark brown. That it's like a burgundy stain, mahogany stain. That is a copy of a Gibson SG Angus Young model, like really expensive. This was $129 off of Amazon. It's the same body shape and everything, and it was a train wreck. It ended up getting sent back because the neck is this part up here. Where you push on the strings.
I learned that
the little horizontal metal pieces going across
the frets,
and the frets were not level. They were a nightmare, and so that one got sent back. And then an acoustic guitar that I got last week got damaged on the way, and that got sent back as well. But tomorrow. The replacement for this, I ordered something else off of Amazon. Like I just took that. They didn't give me money back. They gave me like credit on Amazon, which
is it blue?
No, it's called surf green. It's what
Okay.
Fender calls it the $1 million color. It's what if they want to
So seafoam green, pretty much.
they sell like pretty much something like that.
Yeah.
If they make a guitar in that color, then they're like it'll sell at least 1 million units very quickly.
That's
So
that's
it'll be my first surf green. This is one of them that should arrive tomorrow.
That's pretty cool looking.
And that's that is a copy of a Gibson Firebird, which is like a really big odd shaped guitar that's very unusual and different. That's one of them that should be here tomorrow. The other is the Amazon. Oh, I didn't put a picture in there. I was going to show you another one that I bought that isn't here yet. And then the one that I got in on the project, apparently I didn't save any pictures on that one yet either. So
damn,
can't show you any of those.
All those Amazon stuff got you off your game.
It has. Yeah.
I mean, listen, do that first, take care of that, and then you can get back into Guitar Armageddon.
I know. Yeah. Next week we're going to have a couple things to talk about, cool stuff to talk about in the Guitar Armageddon.
And we should have a guest on from GoSafe. So
right. All right. Let me see what.
I can't see it, but they can have a picture of the box that it came in. There you go. So.
All right. Because he sent the picture, I am going to share.
Did he send you a picture?
That is the gun snob. I'm going to have to take his comment off so you can see it. The retro rifle shirt. Don't be jealous. No. Okay.
I can't. I can barely see it. Hold on.
Does that have fancy buttons on it?
Doesn't look like it. It's like paisley.
Are you going all boogaloo? Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to say that word anymore. Like
we can say what we want.
Which means that I say it anyway because I really don't care. But
it's fun to say anyways.
Yeah. I don't want to be labeled.
I mean, it's fun. It's funny because I live in Florida and half of my wardrobe is Hawaiian shirts.
Right.
Just naturally, it doesn't matter. Like even if I was a whatever, it's my Hawaiian shirts.
Crystal, come on.
Crystal, we're live streaming.
You got to cut her off, man. Get drunk when you're not there supervising.
You cut her off, dude. I'm scared of her this time. She's listen. Hold on, I'm throwing it out there. They're getting their butts kicked. She's been drinking all day. I want no part of it.
Yeah, it's fortunate that we haven't had any more incidents than we have. I think,
dude. I know. She was all fired up earlier. Pearl snaps. That a boy snob.
Man,
bring out that welder in you.
Break it. Yeah. That was a good movie, by the way. Break In and Break Into Electric Boogaloo.
Classic.
Bull riding comes later, I guess. Dude, you're in the wrong place if you want production and professionalism.
Have you seen the people in our chat?
Seriously.
Dear Lord.
G-Web's busting our chops for not being professional enough. I guess.
A couple of them had to go to spell check just to get their names right.
Yeah. Well, that's true. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed TJ's Happy Hour. With that, we're going to go ahead and shut it down for this evening. Thank you for being here. We'll be back at 9 Eastern next Thursday.
Yep.
Will we have a mouthy blonde screaming at a TV screen in the background?
No. Oh, no.
It's entirely possible.
Yep.
You'll have to come check to find out. Until then, we'll see you at the range.